Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next, it'll be Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Nick Castellanos now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Posey waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Here's Corey Seeger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman, Corey.
And now a pitch on the way.
Seeger.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No outs, nobody on. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Anderson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Bauer sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Little dribbler up the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and in to bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And it's fouled away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away. So here's Jose Abreu. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in is Yasmani Grandal, trying here to plate the tying run from second, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First offering.
Crawford.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Again, another foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. 2-1. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Pulled toward right center field. Robert will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Wade finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Lamont Wade Jr. the batter as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
Now a swinging bunt.
Wade Jr.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Seeger is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
Number 99.
First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
A pause and the 0-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering. Ready with the 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Ball all set for the start of the inning, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Now here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
There to take it is Belt for the first out. Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert, 1 for 1. As he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-1. Now here it comes. Ground ball left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count. The pitch lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now to bat, Yasmani Grandal worked a walk his first time up, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Not shortstop, Brandon.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. Buster Posey is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1. To first, taken in by Abreu. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tim Anderson. First delivery to him. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So now to the plate, Tommy Stella, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Tommy Stella.
Now the first pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Going back is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So now to the plate, Lamont Wade.
The center fielder.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Corey Seeger. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So next to hit is Brandon Belt. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez, singled in his last at-bat.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
2-1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Castellanos, base runner at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out with the man at first. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Posey gathers it, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
For the Giants, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Around second now and headed for third. And the Giants can't ask for much more. It's a leadoff triple. Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Jose Abreu, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First offering on its way. Yasmani Grandal stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Alex Wood will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 57. Alex
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he grounds one briskly to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Guerrero is off at first with 2 away. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Liner in there for a base hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. Anthony DeSclafani takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Looking to minimize the damage here. Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Dickerson's under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. And now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! At the plate, Tommy Stella. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So next to bat will be Lamont Wade. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High and deep to right center. Back goes Trout at the track. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 45.
Darren Ruff will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Next up is Aaron Judge, and they're runners at the corners now. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Yordan Alvarez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 down. Stepping in next, Luis Robert struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. And another foul ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in next, Jose Abreu, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Still 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes. But Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Mauricio Dubon is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jose Ruiz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Chris Bryant is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Buster Posey is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next to stand in is Alex Dickerson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chopper foul. The 0-1 on its way. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fouled away. And it's 1-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he fouls this one off. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Line toward right center. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Jake McGee gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Right to Bryant. Let the celebration begin. They are World Series champions.
Our final line.
Baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. We're all geared up for Game 1 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago White Sox. Here's Seeger. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon.
First delivery to him.
The second baseman.
Line drive, base hit to right. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Seeger, the runner at first with two gone. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's a pop-up now. DeGrom has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Anderson.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, one away. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number two.
The center fielder, Mike.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, 0-2 the count to Posey.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Robert is there to put it away for out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. And he takes ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You can tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So now into the box is Eloy Jimenez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Again, another foul ball. Pitch on the way. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
There is Crawford. And that's out number 1. No one on with 1 down. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the AB now.
That's the ball. 1-1.
The 1-1. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Slow roller left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. The next batter will be Luis Robert. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. So here's Jose Brayer, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And this is past Belt on down the line, a fair ball. 1 run scores. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Line hard, deep into left. Dickerson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. The 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Seeger over to his left, and that retires the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next will be Lamont Wade Jr. Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Seeger. He collected a base hit his first time up. Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Guerrero is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 1 out, base is empty, and that brings up Mike Trout. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. High and deep to left center field. Racing back to center fielder. Still going back.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. And now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He doubled his last time up. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Next to hit is Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his arm.
And we'll just leave it there as they make. And now Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
The 0-1 on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. The batter will be Luis Robert. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1 pitch. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. Seeger is there, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the next to bat will be Alex Dickerson. Struck out in his first at bat. And this will be fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up, Tommy Stella. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Corey Seeger. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled away. Wade leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And now the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Belt ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brandon Belt. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So in now for San Francisco, Aaron Judge grounded out in his last at-bat. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Tapped up the third base line. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. No hits to this point. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Up next, Buster Posey flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mike Trout. And now the first pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And quickly there are 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 39, Aaron Bummer.
First pitch on the way. Here comes the 1-0. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Chris Bryant will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. He'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Austin Slater will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seeger. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. At the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Not shortstop, Fernando.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Got it. And that's the first out. So now here is Luis Robert. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Dominic Leone takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And here's the switch-hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Slater gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Yordan Alvarez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. This is in the air out to right field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Next to hit, Brandon Crawford. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Darren Ruff will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Ryan Tepera enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Scorched to third. He's right there. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Tim Anderson. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a swinging bunt. That's a foul ball. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now into the box, Mike Trout. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the AB now. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Bryant is up with it, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. Jake McGee comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. First offering on its way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
D-Roll, this guy has light tower power. What a nice snag to bring that one back into the ballpark.
Yeah, no doubt, Dan. He could usually run it up there into that second concourse at times. Just missed that one a little bit. Had great backspin on it. Still should have left the yard, but an unbelievable effort by the defender.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Slater able to track it down for the 3rd out. Set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Swing and a little tapper. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Chris Bryant now. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Dickerson heads for the plate, and a relay home. He's safe at the plate, and that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, and he puts it on the ground to second. Anderson brings it in, and there's out number 2. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Carlos Rodon has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Belt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Trout is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Not shortstop. Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch on its way, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Luis Robert is on deck. Full count, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, here is Luis Robert. He flew out in his last debut. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 0-1 delivery. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. Pitch on the way. In comes Judge. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So here is Jose Abreu, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Shohei Ohtani takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Scooped up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. Now it'll be Aaron Judge. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. We are into extra innings, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Here's the first pitch to him. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. This will go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to...
A swing and a miss. That ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. Ohtani has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. At the plate now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions. Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series